So that building, in fact, was probably the old power plant or something. That is where the dam was located. I took out at the sign because I had the wheels, put them on, rolled down the bike path for more than a third of a mile, and then dropped back here, dropped in at this launch right here. The rain is just a very faint mist, which is a drag because it's really muggy now. So hopefully the rain picks up a little bit more. And plus, the more rain that feeds into this water, the better. Hopefully it rains overnight after I get off the water and put some flow into it. Iceberg looking things, big froth bubbles. Hopefully this water speeds up, seeing as that the river is a little more narrow right now, but doesn't really have any flow right here at this spot. Next dam is washed out 2 miles ahead. The one after that is about 6 miles from the washed out dam. That's actually Middleton, where I'll be staying tonight. So I'll check the mileage in that area, see where Angie's at, come up with an evac plan. The sounds of the water. Hopefully that came out cool. A bunch of big rocks. Nice refreshing little bath. Oh, we got about a half gallon of water in the cockpit. Little bit of flow. The swallows are back, skimming all the insects off the top of the water. I hear my kingfisher. Okay, this is what I was hoping it would turn back into for a while. Still pretty wide, but nice rock bars, vegetation, sound of birds and moving water. heron didn't do it. There's a little bit of it. It's the most quiet heron I've ever come across. Just flew across the river and perched up in the top of the tree. Still so weird seeing them up on a branch at the top of a tree. Big bird hanging out up there. A little bit of flow to the water. Some kind of brown fishing bird up here on the shore, right on the other side of that piece of driftwood. Just waiting around, looking for something to eat. I've seen that bird before. Very pretty colors. Lots of minnows right here. Oh, you know what? Maybe I can get out and do an underwater with the minnows. There's my kingfisher. Love that bird. So I'm guessing that first partially demolished dam is up here around this bend. So I thought it was 2 miles from that last dam, which would be about right. Proceed with caution. So I have to see what the setup is. Maybe I'll hug the left bank till I get eyes on it to see if I want to run it or not. I wonder if this is it. Could it? Yeah, I guess it could be. Definitely not what I was expecting. Barely even be able to tell it ever was anything at one time. Those used to be pillars for a bridge that fell over. I wonder if this is remnants of a dam. Don't know, but I'm sure. Find out. Odd series of wall-like structures along the left side. This is about 10.5 miles from where I put in. At least 4 of them on the left side of the bank. not know. So the flow is gone. Rode a little flow out from the dam, but it dissipated real quick. Everything's absolutely still now. So hopefully the river chokes down to pick up some flow up ahead, maybe right around that next bend. That's the optimistic thought. It's amazing how this water is just as dead as concerns flow as the water was in Dayton, yet an absolutely different mindset, just because I have trees and birds and such right at the edge of the river instead of just manicured hills of grass and buildings. Just the natural setting does so much for the attitude. You can hear the road noise off to the right. Even a plane in the sky. But at least it's still cloudy, no rain, but at least it's not 100% humidity with the sun beating down on me. Well, I spoke too soon. The overcast has burned off and the sun is directly overhead and it is hot. I think I'm about 12 and a half miles in, 3.5 hours maybe. I don't know. Let's see what the guess is like. 11.4 miles. And 3.5 hours, 3:25 actually. 11.4. Approaching the city of Franklin. And it is warm. And the water has lost all its clarity. It's just murky now. Another swallow colony. Awesome birds. Back into the city of Dayton kind of feel. Mowed grass on the banks, houses and buildings visible right from the water's edge. But optimist says, let's see what's around the next bend.